Mick Horton, I mean, what a horrible night, and I mean, unfortunately, no one can say that was a good advert for Speedway.
No, I'm very disillusioned at the moment with the sport.
Yeah.
Very, very disillusioned. You know, a Coventry Pool fixture should have been our biggest crowd of the season.
Yeah.
Great advert for the sport. You know, being on Sky Sports as well. I can understand where Sky Sports is coming from, and they're trying to do their best.
Yep.
And I appreciate they're trying to do their best for viewers. But anybody that was here this evening, and they're heroes, the people that turned up, my ad, you know, they're heroes, you know, facing that bad weather. That was not Speedway. That was not Speedway at all. There's no blame apportioned to Paul whatsoever, because if, you know, I'm sure if we were in the same boat, you'd want to try and get to Heat 10. But I think Paul will be the first to agree that conditions were not good. They were not good. Bellevue and Wolverhampton was called off first thing this morning. We would have followed suit. The meeting should not have gone ahead. After a couple of races, it was evident, you know, it was not right. The track was not prepared for Coventry. We had no say in that matter. It was Sky's decision how the track was prepared to allow for the weather. Again, I understand that, but you know, a Coventry Pool meeting is the biggest rivalry in the sport, and it was taken away from us. This evening has cost Coventry Speedway tens of thousands of pounds, because an ordinary Coventry Pool fixture would have been the biggest draw of the season. That was taken away from us this evening, and understandably, our riders were uncomfortable with the track. And a couple of decisions where it just didn't go away, but you know, hands coming off and garage being excluded. It was clear the track was not safe. Was not safe, and I don't blame the riders for not going out Heat 10. The referee, I have no idea why. I'm absolutely shocked. But after Heat 8, we asked for track expansion, which he refused to do, and proceeded to carry on with the meeting.
That's this meeting steward.
The meeting steward, yes. You know, I'm just very disillusioned. This is my worst day in Speedway. My worst evening in Speedway. This is. I'm just so disillusioned. The damage it's done to Coventry Speedway. You know, where do you point the blame? Where do you point the blame? I don't know. It's a difficult one, and I say I sympathise with Sky Sports and the viewers, but even the viewers at home
Can't have enjoyed the race.
that was not racing. That was just ridiculous, you know. And in such an important meeting like that, is the difference between finishing top or not finishing top. You know, that's not right. That's not good for the sport. You know, and no, as I said, it financially it's absolutely devastating. Coventry Speedway, devastating. We had some, you know, sponsors here.
Yeah. What do you say to sponsors who are here tonight? You come back on a dry night when it's real Speedway.
Well, that's right. I've actually said to our sponsors, another free meeting on us, really, because it was, you know, it was not fair. They paid good money, and they were dished up, you know, slop, and it was just it's not fair. You know, I don't know what to say. I'm absolutely speechless. It's just I'm devastated. I say it's the worst night for me, whilst I've been involved with Coventry Speedway. As I say, there's no blame to Paul whatsoever. Paul just went out and got on with it, but I'm sure had they been losing, they would have said the same thing. You know, and I think they'd be the first to agree. There was no way, and I spoke to Neil Middleditch after Heat 8, and he said to the meeting steward, he said, if you're going to call it off, you call it off now.
Not after Heat 9.
Not after Heat 9. And that was the words from Neil Middleditch. You know, so even the pool manager was quite expecting for the meeting to be called off. Again, they chose to carry on. Why? I don't know. I'm just thankful nobody got seriously hurt. You know, and that's the only positive to come out of this, is that nobody got hurt, but I think everybody connected with Coventry Speedway is very disillusioned with a lot of things in the sport at the moment, and you know,
probably a good time for it's probably a good time for a World Cup break now, and a couple of weeks away from the Elite League, and hopefully regrouping when summer joins us in middle of June.
Yeah. I mean, we'll take a break. Not in ideal circumstances, but as I say, it's just absolutely speechless. I mean, I really don't know what's happening. I just don't know what's happening. It was just, what you wanted. You wanted two top teams to have perfect conditions, and whoever comes out on top, that's fine. It's fine with all of us. But I think we were the team in form. We didn't have our track. We weren't even given an opportunity to have our track. That can't be right. That cannot be right. You cannot be told how to prepare your track on your race night. And I'm afraid that was what was instructed to us. We were told we could not prepare our track how we wanted it because of the weather. So straight away, and that's factual. That's not made up. That's factual. We were told we could not prepare our track the way we wanted it, and that came, from the steward, the officials. And I have to be careful what more I say, but it is what it is.
Okay, thanks, Mick. That's superb. Thank you.
That's the truth.
That's good. Yeah.